Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a bright and spirited 3-year-old princess named Rosalind. She had the most enchanting blue eyes that sparkled like sapphires and golden curls that tumbled down her back. Rosalind was known throughout the land for her boundless curiosity and her penchant for wandering off on adventures. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun kissed the kingdom awake, Princess Rosalind decided it was a perfect day to explore. Her father, King Edmund, had always warned her to stay within the palace walls, but today, the call of the world beyond was just too tempting for the little princess. Without telling anyone, she sneaked out of her luxurious room, dressed in her favorite pink gown and a tiara that glimmered like 1,000 stars. She ventured into the kingdom, determined to see what lay beyond the castle walls. As she wandered deeper into the forest, Rosalind noticed a path that seemed to lead to a secret garden. With wide eyes and a heart full of curiosity, she followed the path, unaware of the enchanting adventure that awaited her. The path wound through the dense woods, and as Rosalind ventured deeper, she came across a hidden door built into the base of a massive oak tree. The door was no bigger than Rosalind herself, and it led to a dark, mysterious tunnel. Without hesitation, she pushed it open, and the little princess disappeared into the earth. Rosalind found herself in a magical underground kingdom, bathed in the soft glow of luminescent mushrooms. It was the kingdom of the dwarves, who had made their home beneath the surface for centuries. The dwarves were astonished to see a little princess in their kingdom. As Rosalind explored the underground realm, she was greeted by the dwarf king, whose name was Gruffin. He was a short, stout man with a long, white beard and a twinkle in his eye. "Who are you, little princess, and how did you find your way into our kingdom?" King Gruffin asked. Rosalind, always forthright, replied, "I am Princess Rosalind, and I came here because I wanted to see what was beyond the castle walls. I didn't mean to intrude." King Gruffin smiled kindly. "You're welcome here, Princess Rosalind. You're an unexpected guest, but you're most welcome." The dwarves treated Rosalind with great care and kindness. She learned about their way of life, their love for mining precious gems, and their enchanting underground gardens filled with glowing flowers. Rosalind was in awe of the magical world she had stumbled into. Days turned into weeks as Rosalind shared her stories and learned from the dwarves. She even helped them with their tasks, which made her feel useful and appreciated. In return, they regaled her with tales of their underground adventures and taught her their songs and dances. But Rosalind began to miss her family and her home in the palace. She realized that she had been gone for quite some time, and she knew that her absence would be causing her family great distress. One day, as she stood on a balcony overlooking the underground kingdom, Rosalind thought about how to return to her world. She felt a mix of emotions, both sad to leave her new friends and eager to see her family again. A dwarf named Tom, who had grown particularly close to Rosalind, approached her. He had seen the sadness in her eyes and asked, "What troubles you, princess?" Rosalind sighed and confided in Tom, "I miss my family. I want to return home, but I don't know how." Tom thought for a moment and said, "I will help you, princess. I have heard tales of a magical tunnel that can transport you back to the surface. I'll guide you there." With Tom's guidance, Rosalind embarked on a new adventure, to find the magical tunnel that would lead her back home. They journeyed through the underground kingdom, overcoming obstacles and challenges together. Along the way, they encountered friendly creatures, sparkling gems, and hidden wonders. After several days of searching, they finally found the fabled tunnel. It shimmered with an otherworldly light and seemed to whisper secrets of its own. Tom and Rosalind held hands and stepped into the tunnel, ready for the journey ahead. As they emerged from the tunnel, Rosalind found herself back on the surface, standing in a lush, sunlit meadow. Her heart was filled with joy, knowing that she was on her way back to her family. Tom, the dwarf, stood beside her, smiling warmly. "You'll always have a friend in the dwarves' kingdom, Princess Rosalind," he said. "And remember, there's magic in the world, even beyond the palace walls." With a wave and a grateful smile, Rosalind made her way back to the castle. Her family had been worried sick about her, and they greeted her with tears of joy and relief. Rosalind's adventure in the dwarf kingdom became a cherished memory, and she often told stories of her time underground to her family and friends. She learned that curiosity and friendship could lead to the most magical of adventures.